critics ripping into President Biden after he slammed the Supreme Court on the world stage over its decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Listen to what he said.
The one thing that has been destabilizing is the outrageous behavior of the Supreme Court of the United States in overruling not only Roe v. Wade, but essentially challenging the right to privacy. We've been a leader in the world in terms of personal rights and privacy rights.
This as a new poll reveals American pride is reaching new lows. Joining us tonight to discuss, New York Congresswoman Claudia Tenney. Congresswoman, great to have you with us tonight. Thanks for being with us. I just want to get your reaction to the president. This is extraordinary to me. On the world stage, foreign soil, talking about our Supreme Court and ripping a decision as outrageous. Talk about what that means for the President of the United States to be doing that.
Yeah, this is completely unacceptable. He's undermining our own institutions and not understanding. I mean, I've looked at this president and called for his impeachment over the border issue alone because he doesn't understand his important role in the executive branch, that it is his obligation to uphold our laws. But also in terms of energy, he's energy illiterate. Now we're finding out that he really doesn't understand how the Constitution works. The Constitution is a basic document that is about rights and protecting those rights, and it's about freedom. All these decisions have done, particularly the Roe versus Wade overturn, as everyone's calling it, but really what it is it's a realignment of us realizing the overreach of an erroneous precedent, which was Roe versus Wade, rolling that back and making it constitutional and sending this moral decision back to the states and to their elected representatives. It's so clear. And what Joe Biden, as a career politician, someone who's enriched himself, his family and himself at the expense of the taxpayers, using his political position, doesn't even understand the importance of the judiciary. And I think it's great if you look at our founders. One of my favorite quotes in the decision of Justice Alito, he quotes Alexander Hamilton, who says the Constitution gives the judiciary neither force nor will. So the sole authority of the judiciary is judgment. Is this something that the judiciary should be weighing in on, or is it something that the states and the people need to decide? All they did was send this back to the states and the people. And by the way, we have late-term abortion, which is the law of the land in New York State. It is not a moderate position. It is an extreme position. And most New Yorkers do not even realize what's going on because the Democrats sold this bill in New York as codification of Roe, which is abortions legal up to the first trimester. We have a late-term abortion statute, and the people don't even know it. And our president is ignorant.
Wow. Well, so he's a career politician, and most of his career he said the filibuster really matters. We can't get rid of the filibuster. Now he's saying he's willing to support removing the filibuster on the issue of abortion. Do you think he's going to find enough support to do that? And what does it mean if he actually does? What does it mean if, in fact, the Senate blows up the filibuster on this issue, Congresswoman?
Well, constitutional literacy, which the president is now establishing, scary. This guy was on the Judiciary Committee, and a chair of the Judiciary Committee was in the Senate, doesn't even understand that this is a political maneuver. We're going to make an exception for certain political decisions we don't like or positions we don't like, and we're going to lift the filibuster for it in what is probably one of the most controversial, probably one of the most emotional decisions, and one of the most emotional and moral decisions of our time that we're facing, where we have seen a change in precedent, an erroneous precedent that was overturned by a constitutional court. And now we have a president that says, you know what, we're going to change the filibuster rule that he stood for purely political reasons. It's going to be causing another earthquake, just like Roe versus Wade caused 49 years ago.
You wish you had a president who knew the Constitution backward and forward. That would seem to be one of the main things a president should be competent at. But you're right. Right now, the basic difference between a judiciary and voting on laws that a legislature makes seems to elude the left, seems to elude the president. Congresswoman, we got to leave it there. Always good to see you. Thanks for being with us.